we just unloaded the cart here. It hasn't been cleaned, hasn't had anything done to it. This is how we left it after the meeting. And I'd just like to go through what Club Pro kart is. So the main things about Club Pro is you can use in the junior and senior categories pretty much any chassis that's full size up to any year. And for me, I went for a kart I found in my shed, which is a Viral TKM kart. And all you need to do basically is you can convert from any class to Club Pro really easily. And we use a KZ rear axle, so it's inboarded, so you can get this engine onto this kart. It fits really nicely. And the reason it fits really nicely is because underneath the engine we have 7 Kart Mounts, which actually bring the engine slightly over to the outside, which gives you enough room to put seats in. And I've got tons of room in mine, because in the seniors you can run as large seat as you want, and yet it will still fit on. And even if you just start from a bare chassis, you just build it up, put a 200 engine on. This engine is a 200cc sealed and restricted by RPM. Let's have a little talk about my kart then. So like I said, it's a Birolot chassis with a brilliant RPM engine. We have the Alfano 6 lap timer. The graphics are done by Jake Designs. And while I'm here, I'd like to say a big thanks to our main sponsor, Co-Diamond, for this season. Co-Diamond is a gaming channel, and they also do some other bits, but they're really good, they're absolute lifesavers, and their videos are top quality, so make sure to go check them out. Alright, that's all from me, let's get on with the video.
Hello everybody, welcome back to HM Motorsport. Today we are at Redledge Karting for round 1 of the Club Pro Championship.
Yep.
Oh my god! So you might be wondering, what is Club Pro? I know these guys are. Club Pro is a series where you use full-size karts with juniors and seniors, but you put a sealed 200 engine on them. We race out at Redledge Karting with a 12-round championship, and with a grid of 11 for this first weekend, it's a very good start. Alright, let's jump to the briefing.
Yeah, come on!
Yeah. It's Josh. It's Josh. It's Alfie.
Oh yeah.
Someone.
Alex. Alex, mate. This is Alex.
Alex and both. Who's going to win today?
Not me.
Good point. Good point.
This is Alfie.
Oh,
That one.
My.
No!
Alright guys, qualifying. I put myself right at the front of the grid because track position is everything. Because me and Freddie have been to the track before, and so has Bella, and we all knew we had to just go out at the front, just brace it. And this is what we're going to go for a lap actually right now. Flying through turn 1, and you got hard braking into turn 2, lock the brakes, try to keep the steering wheel as smooth as possible. I don't do on that occasion. Then turn 3 comes back on you, then it's flat out through the left hand of turn 4, little dab of brakes into turn 5, and then my lap actually gets hindered there a little bit by one of the back markers. And then we go into the corner just before the back straight. That is flat out, just not in these conditions. And then I probably should be ducking on this back straight because I'm a lot taller than some of the other drivers. But now going through what I like to call the snail section, flat out through the long left-hander, then it tightens, back through the right-hander. Then you've got a little straight now. And I felt like this was a half-decent lap even though I was hindered. So I throw it into the last few corners, actually get way too much oversteer. Didn't seem like a good lap on paper, but it's definitely good enough. It's a 50.411, and that has given us pole position.
That's quality done. Qualified on pole. 1.2 seconds faster than the rest, which is very fun. Freddie qualified Q2. We've probably actually two people that actually know the track though, and then Bella as well.
Did you see Jamie? He came third.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. But yeah, quite a good quality. We're going to go on to slicks now because it's just going to tear the wets up, and heat one will be now.
Alright, time for heat one. We did the best possible thing we could do and gambled on slicks for the first heat. But we thought they'd work. We still need to find out, but I need to get as much tyre temperature as I can in these tyres. The formation lap will be crucial. And as you can see, it's just understeering like crazy. I'm starting to get a little bit worried here. So I'm using the entire track to try and get some heat into these tyres. Sliding everywhere, but I know as soon as I get into those tram lines, I can't weave no more. So that means I need to give it everything I've got right now. But unfortunately, we need to line up this last point that I can actually weave, and I can no longer weave, and I knew I'm done for. My tyres had almost zero heat in them, and we're going to show it now as we roll onto the tram lines for the first race of the day. It's underway. We're starting on pole. Freddie beside us, and I go into turn one, absolute massive oversteer. I'm on the grass, and I drop down all the way to P5. But over there, Alfie Nichols gets spun by number 95, and now I'm still dropped down so many positions. Both Freddie and Lucas, as you can see at the front, were on wet tyres, and this is now Bella's on board, and you can just see that I just fly off into the side. And then you can see Alfie gets taken out, which is a shame. And then Bella's on slicks, just like me, because she didn't have wet tyres for this weekend. So I know how to really try and reel her down. But on the first few laps, my tyres had no grip whatsoever, and she was actually pulling away from me. And I was getting really, really nervous, because I did not want to be this far down on a race start. So I'm going to give it everything I can, still trying to get some heat in the tyres and trying different lines. I'm trying everything I can possibly find. In my 6 years of karting, I'm trying every single thing I've learnt, but it's just doing nothing. These tyres just have nothing in them. And it was -2 degrees today, which makes sense. And it's just, the balance is nowhere, but we do catch up to Bella now. I started pushing like my life absolutely depended on it. We're going to look for moving to turn one, but we're a little bit far back, so I'm not going to go for it because I don't want to ruin a friendship over about one bad move. But now going into the 180, and I look for a better exit. It doesn't happen, although I'm right on the back of her now. I'm planning on going for a switchback, but she goes deep into the corner, which gives me enough room to go alongside. And I'm trying to push my cart down the back straight, using my body out of the seat to try and push it. And now I'm just trying to see how fast I can physically go, if I can try and catch up to Freddie and Lucas. But they're on wet tyres, I'm on slicks, and the slicks just don't want to work. And this is when I finally started realising that it's just, the tyres aren't going to work at all. So we're now going down the main straight. And it just kept the rising on me that I knew I wasn't going to be able to catch up anymore. So my main goal was keeping Bella behind and just trying to set some fast laps. As we're on the last lap right now, going onto the back straight, you can see the tyres have got some heat in them, but they're still nowhere near good enough. The wets were still about 4/10 a lap faster. I just didn't know what was correct. We just didn't know what was correct to use. It's a shame that we went on the slicks, but at least we now know. And we're now going through those 2 corners. We've only got 2 corners left now on this lap. But I'll still take P3 as a very good result for me, as we're going to go through the final corner. Kart looking a little bit more stabilised now, but we're going to come across the line, take third, and that's pretty much the best we could do in that race.
Lucas, you won. Only won. Nice. I had no grip at all. I just had no grip. Yeah. Just went straight on, straight away. Right, I don't like this guy anymore. Alright, so heat one happened. Josh took out Alfie, Josh won the race.
Okay, yeah,
Oh, for God's sake, Freddie.
I did take him out. It wasn't on purpose.
Yes, it was!
I was half the inside.
He didn't get a penalty for it.
No,
either.
we'll go and look at the tyre marks.
Yeah,
See.
yeah, we
I'll
will.
go and prove it. Okay.
Fine, we'll go see the time marks. Anyways, I started pole, dropped down to T5 because I just had no grip at the start and cut across everybody.
What? Sorry. I'm joking.
This guy got last place.
No, second to last, actually.
Second to last. Second to last place.
Bye, Josh. Have a nice time.
And then, what else happened? Went from 5th to 3rd, finished 3rd. The kart handled like a physical boat.
Is that good though? Oh wait, no, that's not good.
And yeah,
Sorry, don't mind that.
I'm gonna grab some foods and let's go to Heat 2.
Alright, time for Heat 2. This time Lucas, number 31, tried going in on slick tyres. And because I finished 3rd in the last race, I'm starting 3rd in this race. And you can see Freddie is just disappearing on the formation lap, something he should not be doing. Because that means we had to go around again. He was just gone on the formation lap. Lucas was trying everything he could to get some heat in those tyres, but they just weren't going to work. It's exactly the exact same thing that happened on my Heat 1. And as you can see, I'm now on wets. I'm now on Mojo W2s. Just try and see if I can get any sort of grip. Because in qualifying, they worked very well. So we're now going to go through the final few corners. Lucas on the slicks on the right. Freddie is on the wets, who's in front of us. We're going to roll onto the tram lines now, and we are away. My first goal is to try and stay with Freddie to get past Lucas. You can say Lucas gets some understeer and we're past him. Now my goal is to just try and stick behind Freddie for as long as I can. If I find a gap, I'll go for it, but I'm not too interested in getting in front at the minute. That's what I thought, but then I realised I'm actually a little bit faster than Freddie at the start. So I was thinking to myself, if I can get past at the start, I can then just defend for the rest of the race. He's telling me to work with him. I still haven't made my mind up whether I'm going to or not. So I'm still gonna push him into this corner anyways, just because I need to try and get away from people behind. And yeah, he's saying to work for me again. Still not convinced, but I'm going to follow him for now. Wait till I find the move and I'll go for it. While I'm sitting behind Freddie, I can also find out where his weaknesses are, which is a very, very good thing to do. But as we now head into lap 2, I'm trying to keep pace with him. I'm still kind of cruising here. I'm not really going full speed. I'm keeping like a little bit of a gap, because if I find a gap on Freddie, I'm going to go for it, and then I'm just going to go as fast as I possibly can. But at the moment in time, I'm just going to stay behind him. He wants to work with me again, and you can see his engine is really good on the back straight, but I'm just a little bit better through those corners, so I'm going to try and get a good exit going through here. And we have got a good exit. I'm having a look to see if I can get through. I send the dummy to the left. I'm going to dive to the right. Is there any room? I've gone to the inside, and Freddie's left me just enough room, and we are leading the race now. And my goal is to pull away from Freddie. And you can see it in my driving now. I've started going full smoothness, locking the brakes when I need to, just using every single inch of track I can find. But unfortunately I started defending way too early. That put Freddie right on the back of me. As we enter the last lap, I have to dive to the inside. Freddie is on my outside currently. We go through here. I messed up the corner a little bit and he's now on my inside. We actually make a little bit of contact there. And you can actually see his shadow. I'm now trying to keep him behind as long as I can. I've gone for a little bit of a different line through the 180 because I'm just trying to keep him behind me. And I got a bad exit onto the back straight, so instead I need to push. I think I need to go to the inside, but I did it on that lap weirdly. And then just go through the next corner, go through the left and the right. But I got a really bad exit off this corner. You can see I slid, so I had to go all the way to the inside. Freddie's now on my left hand side. I'm pushing the car again, but have I got it? I'm in the lead going through the final corners. I do not believe it. I've actually finally won a race. We come across the line to finish P1 in Heat 2.
Mate, I have to defend for my life. So that's C2 done. Where did he finish? Sixth. He had a bad race, just went sixth on the wrong time. Did what I did in Heat 1. And well. Josh, where did you finish? Where did you finish, mate? Where did you finish? Where'd you finish?
Some back mark a break down the street and I ended up in 9th first.
Josh finished 9th. He's in the junior road tax, we're in the Club Pro. And I won it. I was defending for my absolute life, but yay, won something. Alright, so Heat 3 is going to be now.
Alright, time for Heat 3, starting on pole position yet again. This time we didn't gamble for any setup or anything. We kept everything the exact same because the kart felt good. We adjusted the tyre pressures slightly, but that was about it. And I now know I need to try and get as much grip as I can in these tyres. And I found scrubbing works a lot better than weaving, but when you're side by side with somebody, weaving is pretty much the only thing you can do apart from when you get into a corner. So that's what I do. I go as hard lock as I can to try and get any grip in the tyres. And I'm now going to run it really slowly because I'm used to the junior road tax starts where they absolutely crawl past. But we're going to go on board with Bella for this one. You can see me in front as we are away. I'm in P1, Freddie P2, Bella is P3. Bella follows me through and now tries to stay with me, but she gets a massive bit of oversteer there, which is probably because of the slick tyres. And then Lucas goes through, who's also on the wets. She's now being, jeez, that was a lot of oversteer there. And she's being attacked by number 20 now. Number 20 gets past, but I can't remember if Bella gets past or not, but it's been a dream start for us. Freddie is now down in P5. It's really good for us, to be fair. As we're now going to watch my start, you can see the position counter. Apart from turn 2, I don't look back once this race. Flying through turn 1, keeping on the inside, lock the brakes, straight into race mode. I look back once, he's not there, and I just push down. Push for my absolute life. And at this track, there's a very fine line between overdriving and underdriving, so as long as you get it perfect, you're good. I also started ducking a lot more because the wind picked up. Also, I didn't do it in this first lap, but I did in the rest. But I started taking my normal qualifying lines basically. I was acting like every single lap was just a qualifying lap, just trying to push as fast as you could. As we're going to go for a lap now, you can see going into turn 1, turn 2, you don't need to go all the way wide in turn 2. Then you cut back across into turn 3, you just take a late apex for some of the corners. Flat out through turn 4, quick dab of the brakes to turn 5. Actually messed up a little bit there. And then you just wait till you get to turn 6. Turn 6 completely flat out. Now get to the back straight. I do duck now because I've noticed I'm not very. I am quick on the straights when there's no wind. And then when the wind comes up, it's just not as fast. But this RPM engine is doing absolute wonders for us, thankfully, as we're now going to fly into the final corners. I think we're on the last lap now. Yep, last lap of the race. You won't believe this, but we had a 10.5 second gap in this race to the guy in P2. At the moment, Lucas is in P2, but Freddie's going to get him at the end of the lap. But for me, it's just all about going around, not hitting any walls, and just getting it home. And this final lap was actually kind of conservative. I just had to drive the best I could, the safest I could, to try and get this kart home and score maximum points in this race. I've only ever had one race win before, which was last race. So if I could get this again, that'd be incredible. And after that start, Freddie just couldn't go back up. There's a 10-second gap between us. I'm happy to go through the final corner, and I've won it 2 races in a row. Awesome job. Right, so that's heat 3 done. We won heat 3, which is nice. Me and Freddie now tied on points for the final, and because he got faster lap than me, now it's Freddie starting on pole for the final.
Oh. Am I starting third, right?
Yeah, you're starting third.
Take that.
Yeah, it'll be difficult to try and get past Freddie, but I'll give it my shot. Like I said, due to how the point system works here, me and Freddie were tied on points going into the final, and because he had a faster lap time than me, he started P1, and unfortunately the stabilisation, something happened. I don't know if it's the horizon balance or just something happened with the camera, but the stabilisation isn't very good for this race, so my apologies for that. But you can see I'm just trying to get as much grip as I can in these tyres, because I know if I can get Freddie at the start, then just defend for as long as I can, I should be good. As we're now going to go through the final corner, I'm starting on pole, Freddie's starting P2, Lucas is starting P3. As we are racing, and Lucas is on my inside, I need to try and get around Lucas. Yes, I do. I successfully managed to go around him. And now Freddie is looking a little bit slow, to be fair, and I'm trying to find any way to get through. I'm now in full race mode, trying to find any way I can go. I looked for a switchback here, but I got way too close to the wall. But I'm going to disadvantage Freddie so I can go for a switchback into the next corner. And do I get it done? Yes, I do. Now ducking down on the back straight, got a much better exit, and we're back into P1. And now I just need to try and push as much as I can to get away from him, because I know one thing I've noticed every single race so far is Freddie has a better kart near the end of the race. I have mine set up to be incredible at the start. He has his set up to be really good at the end. But how it is at the moment is I'm absolutely flying at the starts and having to defend near the end. But at this moment in time, I don't actually need to defend. Unfortunately though, the camera doesn't last. The camera dies, so I don't know where it finishes. But do we get P1? Camera's about to die, we're going to find out, but I guess I'll see you guys at the weighbridge.
Right, that's final done. There's not much chance you can see me here, but oh well. Started P2, had to try and get past Freddie for P1. I did it in the first lap on the back straight, and yeah, that was pretty good. Got the move sorted. Then pulled away the first half, and he started clawing back at me in the second half, but just kept in front, didn't need to defend, and I won it. Yay!
Get in there!
Right. Yeah. So, quick round of the day. Qualifying, pole by 1.2 seconds. What was it? Heat 1 got 3rd. Heat 2 I won by 1/10. Thank you. Heat 3 I won by 10 seconds, which I find awesome. And the final I won by a second. That's really good. Trophy time. What are you going to do if you don't get a trophy?
Walk out with it.
Walk out of it, fair. Freddie, what are you going to do if you don't get a trophy?
Cry.
Fair enough. Alright, that's trophies. I got first, Freddie got second. And niggas didn't get a trophy.
Penalty round.
He didn't get a trophy. I feel bad for him. Am I going to give him mine? No. First and only time I'm probably ever going to win something. I'll take it. That's all from me. Thanks for watching. Please, stealing the trophy. Please make sure to like and subscribe. And we'll see you next time. Bye.